Hello. Welcome, welcome. Early stream for me today. Starting like half an hour earlier than normal. Um, I am back again today. I am going to be drawing today. Probably working on sketching the last of the Chibis or doing the line art for them, but also working on um stuff that I want to at the same time. Like finally revisiting the Neuvillette print that I was starting, but changing it so that it is his new skin rather than like just his normal look. Yep, I'm good at words today. I'm it's going to be quite a bit shorter of a stream than normal because I am not doing too good physically today, but I still wanted to show up for you guys. So I might just be here for a couple hours rather than my normal amount of time. Um Either way, let us get right into it, shall we? Shall we? Bam. Um let's see. Hmm, thinking. I think I had like 4 of them left to draw. I sure did. I don't feel like drawing chibis today. Is part of my problem. Even though I know I need to do those. So instead, we're gonna do like a warm-up doodle using Neuvillette's new skin because I like it a lot. We're gonna put it there and lower the opacity and get to doodling. Let's see. We'll use a dark blue. Also kind of want to try some more of the brushes that I haven't used before since I'm still getting adjusted to this new like palette library. New library of brushes. That's what I was meaning to say. Um it's always an adjustment to get new things to work with. New tools. I want to experiment with the charcoals and watercolors eventually. Um hmm. Whoa, we have a like outline brush. Oh, we sure do. Does it? Interesting. Wee. Ooh, I like having that. Now I'm just like looking through all the brushes. Don't mind me, guys. I'm waiting for one of them to speak to me. And yet I'm probably just gonna go back to the pencil brushes and pick one of them anyways. I love pencil brushes. You know what, I'm basically gonna redraw this screenshot. Up. I make his ears significantly bigger always. Look at that, that's so little. He really has his head turned. It's more like where you're mainly seeing his profile. I haven't drawn Neuvillette enough to know exactly how I want to draw him, so we're gonna start with that. That hairline. Best hairline of any other 500-year-old man I've ever seen. I feel like I'm definitely going to be cosplaying this version of Neuvillette. I feel like it's going to be a lot easier of a cosplay than his base skin. Like physically, as a like disabled person, his normal skin has so much going on and so many layers, which makes it like overheating central. I love the low pony. So many people have been giving shit to the low pony, but I love it. Gonna lower the opacity of this as well so I can see the reference behind it a little better. That's a bow. Yeah. But no, I love this new skin. No complaints from me as a Neuvillette main. Whoa. Something else's reference. Sure is. No reference. I need to make his head smaller. I made it huge. There you go. It's a little better. Trying to. Oh, wait, he has. Um. Sorry, I'm just like fiddling with the opacity of things. He has more hair coming down on this side, I forgot. Also, I just love. I love suits in general. And I love the idea of him having like a fairly modern looking suit. I think it's super fun. And all these fake ass Neuvillettes fans. If anyone was a real Neuvillette fan, they'd know that he hates his judge robes, and he's probably way more comfortable in this. He feels that his judge robes are stuffy and uncomfortable, but he feels obligated to wear them. I also love that he is copying Risley. Got the jacket hanging off his shoulders. How am I gonna do this. This is a very interesting looking feather. That connects to another lapel. Yeah, there we go. Actually, we're gonna keep the opacity lowered on that and go back to my normal pencil brush to refine this. Hmm. Changing music. There we go. It would also help if I, yeah, flipped my canvas. That is a crazy profile I have going on right now. This is like such an odd angle. I don't think I've ever drawn this like almost side profile kind of angle before. That's way better. That's so much better. There we go. I love this new hair as well. I know people are like hee hee ha ha, he has like hair loss. But I completely understand why they made his ponytail so thin from like a design perspective. Like if his hair was so thick like it usually is, it would make it so difficult to see like any part of the back of the new outfit which they're trying to show off. It's the same reason why so many characters have like the split hair in the back. I'm wondering if this thing right there is like attached to his jaw. And I love his new, like, hair accessories. It's giving, a bishop, which he is a bishop, so it makes sense. Especially because it's a gift from the mellow scenes, which I think is the cutest detail about this skin. His daughters. Actually, no. His face is just still long. Oops. I forgot that my color fill was on. That's where the horn is starting. There we go. That's a low, loose pony. There we go. Tie. Tie goes burr. Now I'll draw the feather because it's like quite obstructive over here. Oh, that needs to be more intense of a curve. It's like that. Don't mind my spin to make it easier. It's an instinct at this point to just spin my canvas around all the time for any reason. There we go. I'm not sure what is going on right there, but I will try to recreate it. Feather. Yippee! Feather! This needs to be like a longer diamond. Suit. Lapel. Other part of the lapel. Lapel. Boink. See the edge of the buttons. He has like almost like the priest robe things. I don't know what those are called actually. But the like strips of fabric that are under his lapel. Blink, blink. There we go. What is back there actually? It's like another little lapel. Sure. Have as many lapels as you want, Monsieur. That's the blue underside. And then, yeah, this is the coat that's just clinging to his shoulder somehow. Don't worry about how it's attached. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how it's attached. It just is. Don't worry about it. Just like Risley's. Don't worry. Magic. Um, there we go. Yippee! Hmm. I think, yeah, I think I might have made that a little too intense of a dip in. Well, it can still be up higher, but that's better. That's better, that's better, that's better, that's better. Yippee! Neuvillette drawing to start stream. Well, Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I just keep seeing more flaws, but it's just meant to be a warm up drawing, so he will stay like that for now. Yeah, he'll stay like this for now. I say before like finicking with it more. Oh, oh, leave it alone, Cicero. Leave it alone. Okay, wait. No, I'm leaving it alone. I'm not touching it anymore. We're moving on. We're moving on. And by moving on, I mean moving on to drawing him again. I'm not gonna need that one really. I mainly need this one for what I'm doing now. I am just like completely redoing this piece from the ground up. I'm gonna swap to this pen. Yeah. Swap to this pen and we are going to redo this sketch. Just completely redo this sketch. No, that was right. That was where it was supposed to be. He should be stepping forward. Can you stop that? My cat is just licking plastic beside me. I'm also realizing I'm very prone to elongating torsos. That I need to not have the color fill on. That is... There we go. Okay. Still gonna be holding a Melusine's hand. Let's see. Let me actually pull up and look at some of the... Look at the, This is specifically based off of the anecdote where he's at the Melusine village and they are, like, giving him gifts. Or he's giving them gifts because he's coming to visit, and they're, like, really excited that he's coming to visit. And it's the cutest shit ever. I just can't remember which of the Melusines are involved in it. And so I need to find maybe even like a video of it so that I can see which Melusines are involved so that I can draw them properly rather than just scribbling them. Um, because yeah, because one of them does hold his hand, which is what this was all based off of, and it's Lauma, not Lauma, like as in Nod Cry Lauma, but Laum, Laume. Um, and so he will hold her hand. And oh my gosh, she has such a cute little design, anyways. She has such cute hair. She's all pink, and she has a bob. I knew I drew a bob for a reason. She does have a bob. A cute pink bob. And she's so little. She's so small. I also love that the Melusines have like little mittens for hands, basically. And she has like a little scarf. A little scarf and a little dress. And let's see. She has a thin spiky tail. It looks like. Yeah, she has a thin spiky tail. Like this. Rather than like the thick tail. Yeah, like that. Yeah. Yeah. I love them. I love the mellow scenes so much. When we were in Sumeru, I was like, I don't know how they're gonna be able to top the Aranara. She actually has like a little mullet. I don't know how they're gonna top the Aranara, and then they did. And then, in my opinion, the Meloscenes haven't been topped since. They're still the cutest. I'm gonna redo that. There we go. It's this. Oh, I love this scene. It's so cute. Okay. I wanted him to be using his cane, but with his skin, you're not going to be able to see that he is. But it's fine. You don't need to see that he's using his cane. Um. Well, we're gonna draw the figures and then go back and start drawing his clothes. Let's see, which one is this one gonna be? I think this one is gonna be Serene, because I think she's so cute, and I love her hair, because it is one of these types of hairs. And it's just so cute. I love her. Also, I'm gonna quickly be right back, because I need to kick my cats out of the room, because they are being mean to each other and just bothering me. So I'll be right back. Owie, I'm back. My arm got clawed open. We're good. We're okay. Um, he's being a little brat, so he deserved to get kicked out. But that did hurt. We're fine. We're good. We're good. We're just gonna go back to drawing and act like it didn't happen at all. Little smile. Okay. Yeah, I love Serene. She's just a little baby. She's gonna be a little smaller and back here. Um, hmm. This is also like my first time drawing mellow scenes, really. I'm still figuring out their proportions. They have like super thick legs. That's better. It looks like she's calling him over. There we go. And there's supposed to be four of them. Also made her little thingies too tall. There we go. I really don't know what to call like their little horn thingies. Besides, like, horn thingies. Maybe one of them could be back here. I also think I want her to have like a more excited wave, like a one of these, like a come on, come over, hurry up kind of wave. Cause this is like the blue one. This is I should like label them of who's who. This is Laum, Serene. I don't remember. This one, Kosenzian. I do not know how to say that. Yeah. And then this one is Rida. Her fuck ass bowl cut because I want to draw it. Because it's really cute. It's cute on a mellow scene, but it's not the most flattering cut, but it's cute on a mellow scene. And she's excited. Because all of them are excited to have Neuvillette come to the village. Obviously. Oh my gosh, wait, I'll be right back again. Sorry, I am. My cats are being very, like, I don't know. They're being very mean today. They are acting out. Anyways, I am back. I'm back. We're getting back to it. And I'm going to just try to ignore them. Unless they are, again, like, clawing the shit out of me. I'm just chilling here. I don't know why they're being mean. And then we're gonna take them and move them over here a bit more. Yeah, okay. I will say, I think this is like my favorite anecdote that exists out of all of the anecdotes. Oh, wait, I need to include her tail. Yeah. Okay. Now, turn down the opacity on this and make a new layer so I can start trying to draw Neuvillette's, like, outfit on top. I'm also gonna real quick get another reference up of it on my computer so I can have like two references at once. Okay. Okay. There we go. I got one. Okay. First and foremost, the hair. Because the hair is significant. And he has a. You can see it in this one, two. This hair ornament. There we go. There we go. And it's boink, boink. And then super duper long ponytail. Like I don't know how you complain about it being thin when, like, look at all the detail in that. I don't know if I can do it justice. Such a nice long ponytail. You can see the lapels of it. This is okay. Gonna make it hang like a little thinner than it is, I think. so that he can have some more details himself. Blink, blink, blink. Ruffles on the coat. And then it's the same on the other side. I don't know how to do this shape. Actually, it's probably just like that. Yeah. Okay, never mind. I figured it out. That was easier than I thought it would be. In fact, this one's... Well, no, it shouldn't overlap because it's under it. Hmm. Thinking. Maybe I should just move this side over a little more. So you're just not gonna see that at all. Draw those in real quick. And it has, like all of this stuff, and then it splits. The coat splits like right here. So let's draw that under. Coat splits like right here. It goes to here. Yeah, so you're not gonna see the cane at all. Sad. But that's how it's gonna be from this angle. And then follows a line to have those. I don't even know where to start with these things. Boink, 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 tassels. Boink, tassel. Okay. Boink, boink. And then for now I am just gonna like make that really thick to just get the shape right. Okay. Boink, boink. And of course, you can't really see what's under there, under the split. So we're not going to worry about it for now. So his horns start right there. Yeah. I guess that bow is longer. Then I realized. And then leg. Tassel. Tassel. Well, let me get a good look at, like, his shoes in the skin. Okay, he has, like, a design back here, but, and, like, these diamonds on this side. But besides that, he just has, like, nice dress shoes on. Good for him. Ditching the heels for once. And then there's, like, additional layers to this. And another embellishment on, like, the outer edge. Cool, cool. And then his arm. It's pretty normal, like, suit. It just has, like, this, like, embellishment here. And then he has another layer under it. And then he has white gloves on. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. This looks so incomprehensible, and I know that. But, I can understand it. I need to look at this scenery more, where this is going, the anecdote happens. Because it's like, I feel like they would be at, like, the edge of the water, in which case the water's shaped kind of like that. And there's a boat back here. And rocks. And there's trees. Trees back here. Because it's like, this is the entrance to the Melusine village, which, and then there's, like, a beach, and they're walking, like, a little path that's full of grass and a couple of rocks. And then it's, like, rocks. Rocks leading up the mountain. This is also rocks. There's some trees, maybe a couple bushes. And then it is, yeah, some flowers. And then, like, there's, like, this shelf, and then it drops into deep water. I'll have to, like, go take some reference images for the background in Genshin. But this is basically how it's gonna. Oops, wrong layer. I need to make them a little smaller still, I think. And like they're standing in the um like shallow water. Yeah. Or I could always like shift it up completely and then shift them up for a better composition. And just kind of alter the background so that this is all the water. Basically shift all of this up. This would be forest. Like a few trees back here. Um, yeah, that's a better. Is that closer to what I drew before? I didn't even fucking draw the background before. Never mind. Never mind. Grass, 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 grass. To remind myself that this is grass that they're walking on. Okay. Yippee! We got a better sketch in. Yay! um, okay. Swaps swaps things to do again. In which case, how about how about we go do some more Neuvillette stuff? You know, why not? Um, for doing these, I think I need to swap to my old library because I'm pretty sure I was using syrup for everything. 100% was. So let me make sure that everyone is around the right size so that they'll get the same um, line art thickness. Line art color doesn't necessarily matter when I'm doing this because it's all gonna get recolored. Yeah. I'm just Neuvillette maxing today. When you feel like shit, just draw your favorite character over and over. Am I right, guys, or am I right? Me says that I am right. Boink. Boink. Better boink. Oink. My main philosophy with these chibis is like making them as minimal as possible. Which means just forgetting some of the detail. Like, pretending that some of the detail on the design does not exist. If it's not important enough, it is probably gonna get scrapped. Hmm. Yeah, because of things like this. We're just gonna make these triangles with like little things at the end. And that's gonna be thickened, and I'll go back in with the gold. Is this. I always keep coming back to reference the Lynette because it's like the perfect example of what I'm going for. And so it's. I keep checking it to see if I'm on the right track. And of course, like I said before, Kane is. I try to incorporate the Kane into anything I'm doing of him currently because I've been seeing way too much of people erasing the fact that he is disabled. And as someone who should maybe use a cane sometimes but doesn't, I it's just so important to me that people acknowledge his disability and the fact that he has a leg injury and actually uses his cane in his everyday life. Harp shoes. Okay. Boink. Actually, we're gonna... There we go. And I completely just leave some of these imperfections that I make just because I feel like it adds charm. Like, that could be better, but all of this could be better, but it's not about perfection, it's about making something cute. I made his cheek a little too chunky, though. Like, a little too thick. There we go. His chin was eating his neck. And his ear. Yep. Okay. And then we will also do Risley. Because I says so. Boink. Spin. Now I might have made his a little too narrow, or maybe I can just move his mouth up a little bit. What am I doing? There we go. I feel like his is still too narrow. So we're just gonna start from there, and too thick. Okay, I can do with that. Boink, boink. Beak, bink, boink. I love Risley's hair. I feel like it works perfectly for this chibi style. Boink. Boink. Let's see, let me fix that. There we go. Well, I just messed that up. Boink. There we go. Oh. There we go. That's better. Pink. Dog. Dog. There we go. that's the extent that the dog is gonna get. Hmm. Man titties. There we go. Boink. And let me look at the Risley reference again. Yeah, that's what I thought. Boink. Oops, didn't mean to make a new layer. Boink. Boink. Coat fluff. Coat fluff. Boink, boink, boink. Boink, boink, boink. Bonk. Boink. Bonk. Well, we'll do that. And the wraps will come when I'm coloring. Actually, this should be more like boink. More like that. Boink. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's better. That's better. That's better. That's better. Well, I probably shouldn't use an ellipse for that. Boink. Just do it like that. Oh yeah, I was like, he has the stickers on his mug. Um, hmm. Oh my gosh, why am I struggling with that line? There we go. Struggles like 4 different times with the same line. Ugh. It's fine. We're good. Coat. 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 Oink. Easy peasy. Easy peasy, I say, as if I haven't been struggling. Rectangle. This is how I'm gonna do them, just like I did with Liney and Lynette's boots. Make sure they're evenly spaced. Big boots. Big boots. Big boots. Actually, I'll just make that like super thick and then go in with the, when I color the line art, to create some definition in there. Still gotta put those on. Blink, blink. Wait, what are those lines for? Oh, because he has like the straps, right? Other straps. We'll do them like that. Right. These are not connecting. There we go. Risley looks odd when he is flipped. Which is not the best since they are going to be keychains. I think part of it is like how thick that arm is. And how not thick that this arm is. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Okay. Okay, he looks better from both sides now. Part of what makes him look weird is his, like, thigh-high boots. I love his thigh-high boots, but they, make it hard to distinguish where the knee versus the like thigh is. Let's see. Fix that a little bit. Not that I have to fix every imperfection, but whenever they're like intense, I have to. But they also look so wrong without their eyes in. I don't remember. Did I do? I guess I did outline the eyes. Let me give them their pupils. With a very light hand. Bam. There we go. They look more normal now. What are you guys doing? Why are you guys fighting? There we go. It looks also better if the mouth is a little thinner. I'm gonna move it down just a smidge. Just a little bit. It looks so wrong when his wrappings aren't here. There we go. There we go. My scrunglies. I'm going to screenshot this real quick. Flashbang. I should probably screenshot this as well. Well, no, I'll just save. Share, PG, save image. Okay. Ooh. You know what? Productive. We've been productive. I think I'm about at my physical limit today. So I'm sorry guys, but I think that's gonna be it for me today. I need to go like lay down and maybe take some pain medication. Um I'm sorry the stream is so short. Just an hour and a half. Here's your daily reminder to take care of yourselves. Thank you for those who came out this evening to watch me draw for a little bit. I should be back tomorrow to do what yet? I am not sure. It also depends on if my condition improves or gets worse, whether I'll be able to make it tomorrow or not. Of course, as always, I'll post a story on Twitch and probably post something on Twitter if I'm not able to. But yeah, I need to start feeling a little better before my classes start on Wednesday. So remember to eat and stay hydrated and take your meds if you need them. And also remember that you are loved. I hope you guys have an amazing week and that you've had an amazing start to your new year. And I will see you around.